dos, uno, vive. Is that how you say live? Vive, vive, viva, viva. How's it going, everybody? What's up? T's here. She's in the other room. Oh no, she left her speakers on. I said speakers off. There we go. Always prepared, always ready. I prepared a thing for, here we go.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, join us on Twitter, and follow us on Discord. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Who's here today? KV Kingdom's here. What's up, KV? More idle game making. Yep, that's what we're going to be doing. Sir Legna's here. So is this part of the other game making series or is it a new game? It's a new game. Yeah, Vero Claw. What's up, Vero? Yeah, you're right. It's a new game. Super Smash. How you doing, man? What's up, Skepsis D? Ray Bob. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, my dude, my dude? KV Kingdom. T is here, yes. She'll be here in a second. Pika Mula Mouse. How are you doing? What's up, Tony Dev? All right. You know what the first order of business is? We just got back. We had to drop off some stuff for the kids' doctor's appointments. And, you know, you have to wear pants for stuff like that. I don't know why, but you do. So I don't have to do that for what I do here. So, yes. No pants. I love my job. Local record? Local record. Okay, recording local. This isn't a first impressions, but, you know, since somebody said local record, is the stream messing up? What's going on? Why do you say that? Just a reminder, friendly reminder. Just remember, Drifty is pantsless when he does. That's right. Absolutely. Why wear pants when you don't have to? I mean, sometimes I have pants on, but they're like sweat house pants. They're like house sweat pants. You know, they're like PJs. I basically walk around in my pajamas most of the time. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. This is what we're here to talk about today. Let's get this mic adjusted. We're going to be messing with HUD Maker Ultra mostly for this game. This game is going to be my tutorial template for making HUD Maker tutorials. I do want to make an idle game, and it is its own thing, but I'm also opening up the floor to you guys. What is touching me? A shoe. Okay. I open up the floor to you guys, not to touch my shoes, but to ask questions about the HUD Maker. For if I do not know the answer, I will strive to find the answer, and together we will find the answer and provide solutions to the problems that arise in your game making times. We'll fix your issues, okay? But my issues are I need to make more stuff. So let's look at Ronin Idle RPG. For those of you who don't know what an idle RPG is, an idle game is basically a you don't interact too much. You click a button, you watch it build. Imagine RuneScape, but without all the graphics, right? You're just watching the bars fill up, essentially. And it's not really intended for you to sit there fully engaged and watching the bars fill up. I don't know if you're actually playing idle RPGs or idle games, but they're playing themselves and you're starting them and telling them to stop and telling them to switch what to train. So right now we have a main menu, shows our lumberjack level, shows our current task and what level that is, and then we have a progress bar and experience bar for that. Let's just click on lumberjack, and inside this lumberjack menu we're going to have the ability to mine different logs, and they'll all have their own items, and we're going to show the logs inventory on the bottom here. I plan to make 6 of each basic item, so regular logs, hardwood logs, I don't know, birch, and we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then inventory for those 6 items. And I've already did some math calculations to figure out where I want to put things. Basically, we want this to look really nice, slick, and pretty. you know. So if you click train, it fills up a progress bar, and then when the progress bar fills up, you mine a regular log, or chop down, you don't mine, but you chop down a regular log, and it shows it, you know, animating. Boom, you get it. It adds to your inventory totals. I did add a new plugin last night, the item core from Vigistella, because I like to have a lot of items and I don't want this to cap out at 99. It caps out at 1,000,000. Well, 99999. So basically you can't have 1,000,000, but you could have one less than 1,000,000. And I'll make it so that there's enough characters and spaces so that you can see the icon and then 9999 icon and so forth and so on. I did the math on like how I wanted to do this, and it would take you like 24 or 25 days to make one item go to 999999. So I don't predict anyone's going to do that. And frankly, if you want to keep it running for 24 days, then whatever, you deserve it. You can have it. Okay. Anyway, you can stop this training or, you know, start it. It's kind of like an arbitrary process. You wouldn't really need to stop it very often, but I wanted to put it in there in case you wanted to for whatever reason. I don't know. But basically, I want to make it so that when you start progress on another thing, this one will automatically pause. And then you can progress on the next type of log, or you can go to a mining crafting thing or training, or, you know, maybe we'll have buttons at the top. I'm thinking something like buttons at the top that puts you into different menus. Like if we have 6 types of ore from mining, they'll be placed at the bottom and you'll see them there. But if you want to see all of your items in one menu, we'll have a button for inventory, and it just shows all of your items, and we'll have to custom design the entire inventory. And yeah, we're going to make an inventory with HUD Maker because it's not really hard. It's just going to be a little time consuming, and it's a simple process, and I'll show you guys how to do that if you're interested. And if not, you can just talk about some other crap in the chat. T's back. Hey T.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Skepsis T says live game dev hype.
Yeah. Live game dev hype.
Yeah.
I promise not to pay attention today.
It's okay. You can not pay attention. You could work on your own thing and have side conversations, side chain conversations. That's fine.
I'm trying to figure out a plugin. Just studying a plugin, that's all. Boring stuff.
Cool. That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, if you're in if you start the progress on a log here, I wanted to make sure that if you went back, your progress didn't stop. So we don't actually go into scene menu. We stay in scene map this entire time. The player's transparent. You can't see him. The map's small enough that it's confined and plays no bearing on any of the map. So it's just my goal is to make it not really look like an RPG Maker game. This one, you know, we could change it up enough to where you don't really recognize that it is an RPG Maker game. Some people would still be able to tell, but like we want to change it up as much as possible. Yeah. There's obviously some graphical artifacting on our icon set that we need to fix at some point. You can see the lines on the alignment for these. I made them in haste, but that's okay. You don't really notice it too much unless you stretch them out. That's what she said. But on these icons here, so they're like 3 times size here, and that's when you notice the little 1 pixel offset that's messed up. What's up, Coob? How you doing? Hey, Super Smash. A lot of doctors have tried to fix my issue, but to no avail. Yes, sweatpants and shorts. I had to let them know that I don't wear pants for the streams.
Yeah.
It's just
it's required information. How else could they imagine you in your skivvies?
Right. Unless you just tell them. Anyway, let's continue on to do the next thing. What I did off camera was quite a few little things, like added icons here, a counter, made some items in the inventory, add the plugin, and polished a few things. And now I'd let you guys know kind of what we're going to be doing. Let's get started and do it. I'm going to be paying attention the best I can to the chat, and if you have any questions about HUD Maker, let me know, and we'll try to learn you up good and stuff. Yeah. Where's it at? Bro. There it is. All right. So let's continue on with the lumberjack menu here. I think I want to make a menu inside of, like, one of these inside of, I don't know, a component, a group. A group is what I'm trying to figure out here. The name, regular log group. No conditions, but what we're going to do is put all of the stuff that's contained in here in this group. If I can figure it out just right. The first one's hard. There it is. Okay, and then what about this bar? We'll put that in here. So this isn't lumberjack progress. This is oh yeah, that is lumberjack. We're gonna make it lumberjack 1. This will be 1, lumberjack 2, lumberjack 3. I was trying to figure out a naming convention, and I think I thought about it last night. I think I figured out last night. I think that I had a thought that I thinking thoughts about.
He didn't wake up with Drifty this morning, though.
I did, yeah. Background button, and then we have the text. Where is the text? Dun, dun, dun. Bro. There it is. Let's bring this into there. But what we need to do is put this into here as well. So now we have a group that's controlled by another group. I think I may have messed up. I want this to be 0, 0 as well. I don't really plan to move them too much, so they can be on the same spot. Unfortunately, I already messed up. So let me undo that. I need to put all of these out. And then I set this to 0, 0. I'm using right click and drag dropping them. I don't claim to know everything about this program. I'm learning it, and I think by learning, come on, get in there. If you want to learn it, try to teach it, right? This is not, oh my God. Get in there. There you go. You got to yell at it sometimes. That helps. This is the background progress. This is their icon. This is the lumberjack text. This is the regular log. That a lot of this order doesn't matter, but the background, the button background's got to be underneath by what. It needs to be drawn first, which would make it underneath, even though it's on top on the sidebar. You know how that works, right? So like it's going to try to draw this from top to bottom, and then when you draw stuff on top of it, it's the backwards. It's backwards. So if you want it to be shown, you put it at the bottom, but the depth is actually, the bottom would be negative. Never mind. It doesn't matter. But just know that if you want it to be drawn on top of something, it's got to be put underneath, right? If you want it on top, you have to put it underneath. Simple, right?
Makes perfect sense.
Hooba dooba dooba yabba dabba dabba do. Yabba dabba do. Drifty is focused, but he missed a perfect, that's what she said. Yeah. Probably. There's plenty of them in there. Don't fret. There'll be plenty for you to do. That's what she said. So, okay, anyway, now we've essentially copied this entire group, right? What was the point of that? Why did you need to do that? Well, my friends, we are able to copy the entire group and paste the entire group. Yes, my friends. Yes, indeed. And if we just bring this entire thing, let's change its Y position to 0 and this X position to half of our resolution, which is 640. But a boom, 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 boom. This is regular log group 2. Now we're going to have to change quite a bit of stuff in here, but it gives us a starting point, so I don't have to do even more. I can just modify. It's like copy pasting conditionals and changing the actual condition. So this is going to be an easy way to do it. So now I'll double click this. I think I have to do like spacebar or something. No, I have to double click it from here. so I can rename it. And this is going to be, I've decided the name of the second one will be called hardwood log. Obviously, we all know the tier 6 one's going to be called, right?
No. Oh. Right?
We'll get there. I'm
Yeah.
sure people will get it. People will see it at the end. The highest tier. Regular log.
Clearly, it'll be T-wood.
What? Hardwood log. Text will say hardwood log. And we want to change the icon that it draws by incrementing this by 1. They're all conveniently right next to each other. Okay. But we do want to change the name as well. So this isn't lumber icon copy, it's hardwood icon. Boom. Lumberjack button background copy 1. This will be lumberjack 2 button copy. Nope, not copy. Can be the same. Lumberjack 2 experience bar. Now we have to create the next variable. So we will need 1, 2, 3, 4. We will need to use more of these, won't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right, so let's make some variables now. We need current progress, max progress, current experience, max experience. No, wait, hold on. Logging. We can keep the experience to be the same because they're not all separate skills. All we need is progress in that specific one. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which we have. So let's go ahead and make lumberjack 2 current progress, lumberjack 2 max progress, then 3, then 4s, then 5s, then 6, and that leaves us a buffer. And the experience for the skill remains the same. That way we keep them all in their own tab. Mining starts at 20 and we're good to go. What's up, Sir Legna? How you doing? What's up, Renzo? Brian Perez? Coob? KB again? Skepsis D knows. He knows.
Of course.
This is Pokemon music. Gen 6 probably. Nice try. But no, that's music I made.
What? Your music got mistaken for Pokemon music? You're famous.
It did, yes.
Amazing.
Pretty sure it's a Pokemon track. Let me go back to it. This one right here? No, it was on random. I don't know which one it was on. Was it this one? Hold on. I made these. I have 6 tracks that I made in here. I'm not ripping off Pokemon music, bro. I didn't even know it sounded. One of them sounded like a Pokemon track. To be honest, I was trying to make a good rap beat, and they just, I'm like, well, here's what I do. I try to make a rap beat, and if it sounds really rap, kind of like a trap hi-hat sound, then I'm like, okay, this one I'll write lyrics to. If not, it's video game music. I was intending to make video game music.
Yeah, that's what he wanted
That's
to
what
do
happens,
from the
man.
first
I try to
place.
make the sickest rap beats I can, and when they're not the sickest rap beats, they're just video game music, and that's how it's going to work. Anyway, now that I have an idea and I know what I want to do with this, let's go ahead and let's get that didded. Let's get that dude. New control variables, sir. Lumberjack 2 current prog. You know, I could get rid of all the max progress and make a set number, but I don't want to do that. I want to be able to make the max prog be a different number. Lumberjack 3 current progress. I should copy at least one of these. Oh my god, can you please? Excuse me. Lumberjack 4 current progress. Lumberjack 4 max progress. Lumberjack 5 current progress. Lumberjack 5 max progress. Current max 2's current max 3. Current max 4, current max 5. That'll work, right? Did I miss something? Seems like that's fine. We'll set them all to 0 at the beginning. Not that, like, I really have to. I just want to, you know what I mean? I want to do that. If I were to do anything with damage formulas, then I would have to do this seemingly useless process. I don't really plan to use these in damage formulas, so I don't believe that it's required. I did mess something up there, but I'll fix it. 2 current max, 3 current max, 4 current. What? 4 current max. Oh, I see what's happening. It's not editing, it's adding. Okay. 3s, 4s, 5. You can tell how quiet that track is. It's not mastered as well as the RPG Maker MZ soundtrack. One of my favorite soundtracks, actually. Really good. Okay. 2 current max, 3 current max, 4 current max, 5 current max. Okay. They've been initialized properly. Lumbering harder and harder wood. What makes all those lumberjacks different? Like trees? Yeah, different items. We have to name them and figure that out. Let's go to the items. Regular wood, then we have hardwood, then we have, I don't know, white wood, and then we have a brightly colored log. I don't think the descriptions are going to matter really. I don't know, so I'm not really putting too much weight into them. Worth 1, worth 2, worth 3. The numbers will be changed as well. Copy this. Bang. Then we're going to say, I don't know, this looks like birch to me, so I'm just going to call it a birch log. Bitch log? No, birch log. Okay. A very sturdy birch log. 4. Let's copy this, paste this in here. Then we have a, what kind of wood is like this dark? Petrified log. Oh, that's good, huh? Petrified log. An ancient solidified piece of timber. And then we have, of course, the golden driftwood log. Marvel at the OP-ness of this wood. No one's gonna see the descriptions. Don't worry about it. It's worth 500. Just kidding. There. I mean, we have our starting points. We've got our items. And we can save that, and once that's been saved, we can hit ye good old-fashioned reload button, and now we'll be able to see it properly. So this will be Lumberjack 2 current progress, and the maximum will be Lumberjack 2 max progress. This is, oh no. This is the experience bar. Cancel. I don't actually want to change this experience bar. It's just the Lumberjack experience bar copy. But I should probably, it's going to pull the same number, so we'll say Lumberjack 2 experience bar so I know which one it is. But it's actually still going to pull in the Lumberjack current experience and Lumberjack max experience. So like, doesn't matter what log you're chopping, you're still leveling up your Lumberjack. That's how it'll go. So now I'm thinking there's some redundancies in our UI. I really do. I think I want to put this at the top. Huh. No, the top is going to be reserved for icons to be clicking on different menus. Maybe I put it at the bottom above the actual inventory, sub-inventory. We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out. I'm going to go through with the original idea I had and then change it up. Are you planning on upgrades like chainsaws and diamond axes? Sure. Stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, for sure. There's got to be some barrier so you can't just start off mining the highest level stuff. Like you'll have to have the ability to mine it when we get into balancing it. Like in order to mine the second tier wood, you have to be level 5 lumberjack. Something like that. It could be like you have to get to level 5 and then you need level 15 for the next one and 25 and something. If I think max level will be 99, that seems fine. That seems like a good number. From 1 to 99 is some progress on a skill. Obviously, I'll have to increase the amount of experience you get. Right now, it's 1. I'll balance that out. I think if you want to split that in only between 6 types of wood, 6 types of ore, 6 types of this, 6 types of that, probably going to want to do more than 10 level differential between the two. So level 1 be regular log, and then level 15, 6 times 15 is what, 90? I think 15 difference is good. Let's go like this. We'll say 14 difference for the first one. So level 1 to get the first one, but then we'll say level 15 will give you the second. You'll be able to mine the second one. And then 30, and then 45. So that's 3. And then 60, and then 75, and then 90. 1, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. Set level 75, you'll be able to mine the strongest stuff. Huh. Jason, nice numbers, Jason. 1, and then we say 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 100. That doesn't work either. 15 works good. 15 is fine. We'll do 1, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. And you hit level 75, you can mine anything you want, or you can chop anything you want, right? That's good enough. I think that's fine. We'll go with that. We'll make that happen. We'll put a level requirement restrictions on it. Now that we've figured that, we've got that nice and good. Let's double check all of our stuff. This is fine. If you click it, then you're going to turn on Run Lumberjack. No, we're going to make a new common event. It's going to be 9. 9! So we're going to do a new common event. It's going to be a copy of Run Lumberjack 4. Bang, put that at 9. And it's going to be Run Lumberjack 2. But Lumberjack will be its own switch. Some of these we'll have to change. Current skill level will be the same. Switches. Current task, text, Lumberjack progress. That's still the right thing. Off and on. Switches, Lumberjack. Maybe we do switch. We could add a new variable and put a conditional branch inside here. I think we have to make a new variable and call it lumber type. Okay, when we do run lumberjack and upon initialization as well, let's create a new variable. We're going to assign on 17 and we'll call it lumber type. This is going to be our conditional divisor. And we'll set it to 1 by default. All right. That way we can run this same lumberjack. Run lumberjack and then boom, lumberjack. Inside of here, we do a conditional branch. And we say variable lumber type is equal to 1 with an else branch. We're gonna pull this max exp out of this branch. Boom. I might break things, but if I do, I'll fix it. I'm not worried about it. We will cut this and put this inside of here, regardless of what this outcome is. So the else doesn't matter. At the end, it's going to check current experience because they'll all share the same experience. Your oxygen would deplete faster? Lumberjack. Okay, anyway, this if lumber type is 1, then it's this type. But what we need to do on the else handler is essentially copy this, and on the else handler we need to write another conditional, new conditional branch if variable lumber type is equal to 2, another else branch. Then we do essentially the same thing, but we're incrementing lumberjack progress 2. Current progress 2. And we're going to run our next conditional inside 2 to see if current progress is better than lumberjack max to progress 2. And then if so, we're going to control this lumberjack 2 current progress back to 0. We will add an experience because, yeah, to the same one. We don't change that, but we will change the item that you gain. So we'll say hardwood log is increased. And the get item pop-up, icon will be increased to the next icon, so it's representative of the actual item you're getting, and the item pop-up switch can stay the same. This is gonna work, I think. I mean, I'm sure we'll hit a snag somewhere, but like, we'll fucking figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we'll copy this section again, and on the else handler we'll create a new conditional branch to say if lumber type is equal to 3 with an else branch. Then we will run a conditional. Oh, we're forgetting something. This. Copy this section. If it's 3, then add to 3's current progress. We run our conditional checking against 3. Lumberjack 3's current progress greater than or equal to Lumberjack 3's max progress. If so, set Lumberjack 3's current progress back to 0. Also, wait a frame, add to the regular experience, add the white log, change the icon to reflect the new type of item that you get, run the pop-up. That's basically it. Let's repeat the same thing. Copy this section. Well, I mean, we can copy this section now. And on the else handler, we create a condition. It says, if the lumber type is now 4 with an else branch, paste that stuff in there. Control the variable so that it adds to number 4's current progress. Run a conditional to check number 4's current against its maximum to see if it's greater than or equal to. If so, wait a frame. Add 1 to the regular experience. Award the 4th tier item. Change the item icon to be reflecting the actual item. Bada boom. Hey, you see how we're doing this? New one, conditional branch, variable, lumber type, if it's equal to 5. Else branch. Paste it in here. Increase to 5's current progress, add 1. Run a check to see if Lumberjack's progress 5 is greater than or equal to Lumberjack's maximum 5. If so, set, I think I found a bug with the last one I did. Set current progress 5 to 0. Over here we were supposed to set current progress 4 to 0. We didn't update that one. So we'll fix it real quick. I'm sure there's bugs. I'm not worried about it. We'll figure it out. Alright, back on track. Add regular experience. Add the 5th tier log, petrified wood. Update this to the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 5th one. Activate the pop-up. On the else handler here, we do not need another conditional that checks to see if lumber type is 6, blah, blah, blah. We've decided we're only going to have 6. So if it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, then it's got to be 6. So in this case, we'll make it so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I forgot to add these. Lumberjack 6 current progress. Lumberjack 6 max progress. Okay, we'll set this current. Bada bum 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 bum. Adding 1 to that, run a conditional that checks 6's current progress greater than or equal to 6's max progress. If so, set this 6 max progress back to 0, or current progress back to 0. That would be a big problem. Wait 1 frame, add to the experience, award the appropriate item, and update the icon that's being drawn, and call for the pop-up. They call me Big Pop-Up. But what we have to do is modify another thing. When run lumberjack is called, we have to pass in some variable. So maybe we, we have to figure out what, I don't know if I want to modify that variable through HUD maker. If I don't have to, I won't, because I'll try to do as much inside the engine as possible. But it's really convenient that HUD maker will allow for that to happen. So maybe I do have to allow for that to happen, depending on where it's clicked. Otherwise, I have to call a copy paste this and say run lumberjack 2, run lumberjack 3. You know what? Just to keep it in MZ, and because we have plenty of room for common events, we'll just say run lumberjack 2, run lumberjack 3, run lumberjack 4. So we'll go ahead and copy this one. Oh, we already have it. Run lumberjack 2. If it is off, deactivate all. Current skill key set to 1. Lumberjack on. This can stay the same. It's turning this switch on. Okay. But we have, oh, okay. This is how we're going to set up the type. When we call run lumberjack, we're going to control a variable. Control variable. This will set lumber type to 1. And when we do, this is the only difference between these two, is just our selector, our lumber type. So this will be, we'll change the HUD maker thing so that it does, it runs a different common event based on which one is clicked. Easy to fix, easy to adjust. So then all I really have to do is copy this, paste this, modify this one to say 3. We want to make this as easy as possible. So copy paste what you can. Once you design your system, you don't want to immediately propagate everything. Like, I feel like, if I make a mistake throughout this process, I have to undo it 5 times, for each time I've tried to go from. But that's fine. It's not like I'm making 20 of them. I'm just making 6 of them. And then, obviously, there's a way you could make it so that you can do all of this inside of a one common event. But it's going to be very easy to do it this way with little complication, and you're giving up 5 common events, which is, I mean, am I going to use, what do you have, 2,000 available? I'm not going to use even 1,000 of them, so I'm okay with this. If I find myself a year from now, 2 years from now, running out of common events on this project, if I'm still even working on it, then we can come back and refactor. So it's, once again, don't take the hard route if something's quick and easier is better. Is it more efficient? But it doesn't matter. It's less efficient, right? You're using more common events, but in the grand scheme of things, maybe it's more efficient with your time. Maybe it's going to take you a lot less time. So what's more important, your time or sparing 5 common events? It's a good question, right? Now, is this going to work? I don't know. I hope so. Let's find out. All I've really set up in the HUD maker is the first one and working on the second one. So I'd have to go over here, and when we click on the button, first of all, I have to do a thing. Inside here, I have to make sure I save it, and then the HUD maker, let me cancel out of these menus and do a reload project. Save, reload. Now, when we click on this right here, train lumberjack text, we're going to say train lumberjack 2 text. So I'm just updating it so that it looks proper. Let's see. Train lumberjack text. Doesn't it do a on click? Is it the button? Okay. So it's actually the button. So we're going to go to the button here. And instead of calling this one, we make it so that we call that one. Instead of 4, we call it 9. So that it's running lumberjack 2. Boom. This text has got to be underneath it, which it is. Lumberjack progress. We're going to call this lumberjack 2 progress without the copy. And this will have to look at lumberjack 2 current progress, and the maximum here will be lumberjack 3, or lumberjack 2 max progress. Bruh. And then what are we calling here? We're saying, wait, do I need that? I don't think this needs to be here. This on click for, yeah, this on click does not need to be here. I'm taking it off. It's lumberjack 2 progress. That means it's over here unnecessarily so too as well. That's fine. I think it was like I wanted to be able, if you click on the bar, it can start and stop it. But now I'm thinking about it, I don't want that. Anyway, before I take it off the first one, just to be reassured that it's not that issue, I want to see what happens. I'm worried that I train one, they're both going to go up, but I'm making measures to make that not happen. Right, Chris? Yeah. All right, let's run the game. We've made significant adjustments. I may have completely broken the project. Oh, it's been running this whole time? We have 75 logs. I wonder if it's running while it's idle. I may have to change the setting. I mean idle. I mean while it's not in the focus, which it needs to be. Training regular logs. Does it still work? Yeah. Okay, so that still works. What if I try to click this? It just stops it. Oh no. Oh no. This is not what's supposed to happen. Okay. It's training the experience bar. Is it giving the right log? It is giving the right log. That's why this number's not going up. If I click on either of these, it will stop them. Okay. We have a little bug. A little bug. It's on the button. So what's going on here? On click, run lumberjack 2. Okay, run lumberjack 2. That's the common event 9. So what's going on here? Lumberjack type 2. Okay, so then we go to lumberjack. We go to type 2. Saying increment lumberjack 2 current progress. And if current, oh, wait. If current progress, if lumberjack 2 current progress is greater than equal to lumberjack 2 max progress, then set that back to 0. Conditional bug. 3 to 3. Let's double check this. 4 to 4. 5 to 5. 6 to 6. Like I said, I'm sure there's bugs, but I think we fixed that. Let's check again. Training that experience bar, boy! That's not supposed to happen. Okay. Why is that a thing? Hold on, let's look at HUD Maker. What's happening with HUD Maker? Does the text run a thing? No, the text is just text on top of a button that runs a thing. And the button just runs common event 9. So that's good. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So we have to go back into the game and look at common event 9, what's happening. We're saying lumber type is 2, switch is off, deactivate all. Current skill key is 1, since this is for lumberjack and the first skill region is blah blah blah. Switch lumberjack on. Current task is lumberjack progress. We turn off lumberjack switch 2. And when we click it off, and it says that. So this is working. So what's happening when we turn on the switch lumberjack? Well, this is a parallel that runs when lumberjack is on. So the problem and bug is what was obviously with what we were just working on. So there's a problem in here. And in this instance, it's working fine. But then in the second instance, it's incrementing the experience way wrong. Okay. So let's see. If lumberjack is 2, blah, blah, lumberjack 2, current progress +1. And then check current progress. And if current progress for 2 is greater than lumberjack 2 max. Oh, Max progress, I didn't initialize those variables. Okay, you see how max progress is set to 180 for lumberjack? Well, I set him initialized to 0. I do need to define how long I want it to take to mine each tier. Now, right now, they're all set to 0, so I immediately mine one of them every frame. So it's working perfectly. The problem is I'm saying it takes 0 frames to mine them all. Easy. I just changed the maximum. Let's add 1 second each time. So we're going to control lumberjack to max progress and set it to 240. That would be 4 seconds. We'll say this tier will take 5 seconds. So, damn it, just spacebar. We'll set this one to 300. So that is 6 seconds. No, 5 seconds. 5 seconds. So we got 3, 4, 5. Max for this one will be 360. Now that is 6 seconds. And then this one will be 7 seconds. So that's 420. Blaze it. 69, 69. And then we'll have to do another one. Lumberjack skill 420? No. What? What? Oh, I double clicked instead of spacebar. All right, whatever. Double click control variables. So we need to add current progress 6 set to 0. This will be max progress set to 480. So 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5, 6, 7, and 8 seconds. 8 times 6 is 48. Okay, so that's going to be right. Now, each of them will level appropriately, I hope. I think. I'm pretty sure, actually. Are you sure that's wood and not grass? All right, lumberjack. Let's train regular log. It still works. It fills up the bar. Bang, we get one. That adds to that. Bang, let's stop it. And then we train this one. It fills up hardwood log. It takes a little bit longer. Bang, it fills it up. Okay, so I think what we need to do is increase the amount of experience you get. Like, we're getting a different log. We don't want to completely incentivize the higher tiers. Too much, so we don't want to make the other logs useless. We don't want to make it to be so soon as you can mine hardwood, you never have to use these again. We want to keep all 6 of them value in their own way, in some way. So the numbers have to reward and be equal on the amount of time spent per training. So we might have to do a little math. We might have to change some experience around here. If we're going to make it so, let's bring up our calculator. Let's go back to train this one. All right, what do we got? If we're going to make it so it takes 3 seconds to mine the first one, and that's 1 experience, I think we're going to increase this by a factor of 10, actually. So that would be divided by 10 frames, so that's 18. 18 experience a second. Wait, no, how am I going to do that? 10 a frame. That's 600 experience. 1 a frame would be 60. Fuck, I gotta figure the math out. Because we're adding 1 every 3 seconds. So we can take 3 seconds divided by 1. You get 3. So multiplied by 1. 3. 1 a second. 3 seconds for 1 a third of a second. We take the experience you get, 1, divide that by 3. Now you get 1 divided by 3. Why does it show 0? You should have decimals. Why are we not getting a decimal here? What the fuck are we on? We gotta go standard. 1 divided by 3. Okay, so we have our decimals. So that is a third of an experience per second. if we were to multiply that by 10, we'd say 3.3 experience a second. That'll give us our baseline. 3 seconds, 3 experience a second. Thank you, honey. 3 experience per 1 second. So that means we can just add 3 to each of them. All right, so let's do that. Wait, what did I close? Did I close the game? I'm distracted here. All right, on lumberjack, when we want to award experience, we're going to change this one from a 1 to a 9. And then when we do the second one, we're going to award 12 experience. So no matter what we're chopping, our experience growth rate stays the same, but our items change. This one will be 15. This one will be 18, right? 9, 12, 15, 18. Current experience. Gosh, dang it. 21. Current experience, 24. Now that should increase the speed, which I needed to do anyway. The 1 was a placeholder. All right, new game. Lumberjack, regular log, and we fill up the bar in 3 seconds. Boom. We get 9. Boom. And if we stop it and we fill up the bar in 4 seconds, we'll get 12. Boom. So no matter what you're training, your lumberjack skill progression stays the same. This way, you won't favor one log over the other just for the sake of experience. If you want to train regular logs, you can train regular logs because maybe you need regular logs. If you want to train hardwood logs because you need them, you get the same amount of experience per each of them. And now I don't know if I'm going to keep that forever, but for now I'm going to leave it like that. That way I don't make it so that the previous tier becomes useless, because I don't want to do that. This is my favorite log. That's what she said. All right, let's update the UI to reflect the number of hardwood logs we have in our inventory section at the bottom here. Luckily, I've already done some math, and I know that we're using 213 pixels across for each of these, and we're putting a buffer of 106 pixels, subtracting to space them properly, since we're using a 1280x resolution there by 720. All right. So, who cares? Nobody. I'll make it look so that your OCD doesn't go insane. Hopefully, that's the point. You do the math so that people's OCD is okay with you. I'm gonna copy this and paste it, and I'm gonna put it 213. Where's my calculator? It was 213 minus 106 plus 213 again, 320. So we want this to be at 320. And then the Y position, I forgot, but we'll make sure that it matches this one, 664. I arbitrarily picked that number. All right, and that's that, but we're gonna change this index icon to be that one. And then we're gonna copy this one, paste it, and it's going to be the count. Luckily, dynamic text input through HUD Maker already does calculations for you to check the number of items you have. So luckily I can just say, make this number be the number of hardwood logs, and I don't have to do a conversion process to display. So that is a very good convenience bonus from HUD Maker again. So we're gonna do 664, and then the position here, math tells me it should be 213 plus 213, 426. But we do want to name it properly, so we'll say hardwood log count. And this one, regular lumber, nope, it's going to be hardwood lumber icon. These can be in the main one, so we'll drag these up to the main group. We got regular lumber icon, regular log count, hardwood lumber icon, and we'll just stack the next ones and so forth and so on. In fact, why don't I just make them all now? Copy this and paste it here and go 664, and we're gonna do 213 plus 213 plus 213 minus 106. Minus 106. 553. That's where this should be, and this is going to be the third one, which I call it whitewood, white log. In fact, I'm going to not say lumber. I'm going to say log because it's shorter and it's more accurate. Updating this to be the next one. Hardwood log. Regular log. Alright, we'll bring that into line. We'll copy this, paste it over here, 664. And we're going to do our calculator here. 213 plus 213 plus 213, 639. Wait. That's not right. Is that 639? It is right. Okay. But it's not going to be called hardwood log count. It's going to be called white log count. It also needs to be updated to check the number of white logs you have. Okay. Let's copy this and paste this and 664. Change the icon to be 4803. And then we do plus 106. 745, and the name is going to be, what was it? Petrified? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, birch log icon. Bing. White log count can go here. Birch log icon, and we copy this, paste it here, 664. We're gonna add, well, essentially we had 107, 852. This counts the number of birch logs, and we update this to say birch log. See what I was saying? It's not hard. It's just a lot of little things. It's a lot of work, but it's not really difficult. And it's going to require a lot of, like, what do you think looks better? And you have to just make a judgment call and go with it. And if you find you don't like it at the end, change it afterwards. But you got to kind of just, like, pick something and go for it. And don't be wishy-washy. The next one is petrified log icon. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna design it and be like, I hate this. I hate this part. I need to change. Oh, looks stupid. No, I don't want that bar there. You know, I plan to. Even halfway through, I already realized I don't want the experience bar on all of the logs. I want to put it at the top, but I'm gonna follow through and then change it at the end because it'll keep me on task at the very least. What am I doing? Speaking of staying on task, 664. And then we need to add 106. Plus 106 equals 958. Math helps because you can spend all day trying to line it up, but really if you do the math, you don't have to second guess yourself. And people's OCD will be happies. All right, and then one more petrified log icon. I still feel I have to offset them all by a set number, which I knew from the beginning writing it down, but like I said, I wanted to follow through. Copy, paste, 664. We're gonna add 107. And we get 1065. We're gonna have to subtract some numbers from all of these, I suspect, because we're gonna be one space short. Yes, sir, indeed. I gotta pee and think about this. T,
Yeah.
you're awesome. What are you working on, honey?
Oh, maps. I'm working on maps. Trying to perfect my maps before I do anything else in my game, and it's proving to be a gigantic wall because they're not perfect yet, and you guys know how it is, right? You know what it's all about. Everything must be perfect, or it can be nothing at all. It can't exist unless it's perfect. Therefore, my game will never exist. What are you gonna do? I am currently looking at Q plugins, quasi plugins. Maybe I'll use their collision. I need to create the perfect parallax map, and once I do, I'll do a tutorial. Once I figure it out, if I ever do figure it out.
Riveting.
Nat actually pointed me to the right place to get the Q plugins because I had no idea where to find them.
Shit.
I'm mapping and listening to Bass Nectar because, you know, that's good mapping music.
Bass Nectar's good. I like Bass Nectar.
Oh, it's so good. Anybody out there listen to Bass Nectar? If you like EDM, you have to listen to Bass Nectar. So good. So far, I haven't gotten this plugin to work, though. Every plugin that allows the collision that I want is, like, buggy in one way or another. So that's why I've been tempted to write my own. But then every time I look at it, I'm like, I have no idea where to even start. I feel like a kindergartner trying to draw the Mona Lisa.
That's fine, honey. Don't worry.
So I'm gonna try this one again. Maybe it won't bug out this time. Maybe I did something stupid the last time I tried.
The thing is, you don't need to make a Mona Lisa. Just
I
make the
have
Lisa
to
moan.
make-
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
And then silence. We're both like focused on what we're doing. Wrath of Wood said Bass Nectar is the badass EDM dude.
Seriously, after listening to Bass Nectar, I cannot feel like any other EDM band is good enough because Bass Nectar is like the pinnacle of EDM.
Oh yeah, what about a Skrillex?
No. Skrillex doesn't even touch Bass Nectar.
I know. Skrillex sucks. I'm just messing. Besides, he does dubstep. Doesn't really do EDM.
Ugh.
Well, yeah, I'm sure he does
I don't like
EDM.
techno. I don't like dubstep. EDM is its own thing, and a lot of people like that don't listen to that stuff think it's all the same,
I
but
know.
it's not.
Yeah. Uh, 664. And I'm gonna subtract 60 from everything here. At this point, I would add plus 106. 1171.
Super Smash, is that an EDM band? Sex? I'm guessing that's how it's pronounced.
Minus 60
I've never heard of them. I'll have to look them up.
would be 47.
Okay, so if you really want to know like good Bass Nectar, try Journey to the Center. That's a good one. Hold on a second.
Minus 60 is
tell you one of my favorites.
153.
Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Damn it, brain work.
Minus 60 is 260.
If you want to try out Bass Nectar, try...
Minus 60 is 3.
Gosh, I can't even read this. Symbionic and Of the Trees. One Thing, featuring Christina Soto. Here, hold on a minute. I'm going to, like, copy-paste this in there.
493.
Here goes. Guys, listen to this Bass Nectar and watch Drifty work. You'll transcend to the next level of consciousness.
580. I'm deep in it. That's what she said.
That's what he said.
Exposition. I think I'm messing up my numbers
Oh no.
because I'm moving them when I'm fucking clicking them. Damn it, I am.
Oh no.
85. I'm totally moving them because this was, yep. I have to do it like this. Damn it. I'm Batman. 792. $8.98. $1,015. $11.
I might like IDM. I've never heard of it. I'm gonna look that band up.
That's not gonna work, is it? Yeah, it is. 1217. Just barely. I have to go back and figure out. I messed some of these up, I'm sure. Only 4 pixels, but somebody would notice it. Plus, I might have messed up the X on some of these, throwing off the numbers completely. But you know what? I think it looks okay. I think it's going to be all right for now. It's going to be all right for now. For now. Let's bring this up here. Call this... that, and make sure that it actually checks that driftwood log. All right, cool, awesome, fantabulous. You know what's good? As I figured out that thing that I had a problem with yesterday, there's actually a plugin parameter inside the HUD Maker Ultra, and it's called Auto Reload HUD Data. and it sounds like, what does that do? It's off to default, but if you turn it on, then
it refreshes.
Then it refreshes. So if like the game was running and you make a change, you just go back to the game and it automatically updates it. It's really
Thank you,
neat.
Vino.
Thank you, Vino. Shout out to Vino. He's like, oh yeah, there's a plugin parameter.
And Drifty goes, this plugin has parameters?
Surely it does.
Mood. All right, I'm listening to CEX. I like it so far. It's pretty good. I'm listening to An Axe for the Frozen Sea Within Her.
Recommended by somebody?
Yeah. It's IDM, intense dance music.
Oh my god. It's
Yeah.
just like EDM, but more intense.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
All right. Let's launch the game to see if it looks good. Save the changes? Maybe. All right, train. Show me numbers. Yay. Cool. Yay. Yay. Let's train this one. Show me another one. Oh, yeah. There it is. Check it out, boys. Check it, boys, out. Oh, excuse me. Now I need to put the skill
You're
level.
such a gentleman.
I am a scholar as well. I need to put the level somewhere in here. We'll make a part of this, and we're just going to be text, and it's going to say skill level.
I don't know if I'd call this intense.
And
It's kind of like laid back
call
and
it
almost relaxing.
skill level. This is skill level text. Okay. Doogie-doo-doogie-doo-doo. It's gonna be in an arbitrary place. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Put this at the top. And then we'll add another component. This will be another text.
KV says
This will be
that was a
called
very professional burp.
skill number value.
If everything else was quiet, maybe we can get a sound clip out of that.
Nah, it's too much going on. Take the
Oh, yeah, 'cause you have
lumberjack
music
skill.
in the background.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Too bad. Missed opportunity. Yeah, I don't know, man. I was
Sure, it'll be fine.
I'm gonna have to say Base Nectar still has my my vote strongly. Base Nectar still reigns supreme. It's too
Maybe
it's too
we-
chill.
Make this más grande.
It needs to be more bass.
Outline 5. Outline opacity 200%. No, okay, this can't be that. It can't be that. 90. Alignment. You are aligned. Got him.
You tell him, babe.
I did.
Oh, speaking of babe, the other day Lily started calling Drifty babe, and it was so funny. And Drifty will have like both his headphones on. He'll be jamming out to some rap or something, and I'll be like, babe, to try and get his attention. So she wasn't just calling him babe. She was like, babe.
She was yelling, babe, babe, babe. And I'm like, what? I'm your daddy.
It was so cute. Kids are awesome.
She's a little turd. I love
She
her,
really
though.
is.
I
She's
love
an
her.
amazing little turd.
She's a doll. All right. So you see how like I didn't even restart the game. I just went back in here and it's like, boom, skill level 5. We got rid of the number there and we're like, they're all using the same skill level. Like, so we should just put it right here. Bang. I feel like it should be a little bit more to the left. Like that. Bang. Bang. Nah, I messed it up. Is it control? It's control. You hold control. Like so. Bang. Bang. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe a little lower. Save, go. Yeah. All right, sweet. We gave it a thick boy outline. Yeah, man. Well, there you go. I think we're good. That was the progress I was hoping for.
Nice. Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah.
Good job.
I think today or tomorrow or some point. The kids have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I
One
won't
of
be
them.
here tomorrow.
So...
My oldest baby boy needs to go in.
Yeah. But I'll be here. So you get more burps and pantless drifty. I mean, it sounds like a good
Hot.
time to me.
Hot. I'm sad I'm going to miss it.
It's okay. It's okay. Then we'll play Amori. We
Yeah.
would normally do that on Wednesdays.
Right. But we'll do it Thursday.
We'll
this
do
week.
it on Thursday.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm kind of on a roll here with this. So I'll probably be doing this and come at me with your questions. Did anybody ask for a tutorial? Is anybody using HUD Maker? You guys just sleeping on HUD Maker?
HUD Maker is so awesome. It's intimidating.
You guys are sleeping on this tool.
I have HUD Maker and I haven't even tried to use it yet. I'm scared of it.
I'm going to do like the majority of this game just using HUD Maker.
That's pretty
I'm
cool.
gonna make an entire game with like a few Vigistella plugins and HUD Maker, and that's it. And like no default art, just icons that I found from
It
like.
looks really
forum.
cool so far. You're doing great.
Of course,
a great
it's
job.
gonna be. Thank you, honey.
Oh, you know what you should do? You know how you have like this background with the big moon in the background, or is that the sun? Is that the sun or the moon?
It's whatever you want
I
it to be.
question my reality now.
It's whatever you want it to
But
be.
anyways, you could do like a day-night cycle since time is passing, and you can have the backgrounds fade in and out depending on what time of day it is.
What purpose would that serve?
Visual,
Right.
just for visual.
Yeah. I don't
Like,
know.
don't penalize the player or anything.
You said penalized.
Maybe make it. Ooh, I could do it if you wanted me to. I could take that background and I could make the moon move across the sky, and I could make a sun move across the sky.
I don't want a time system. I don't know if I
Okay.
want that.
All right.
At least maybe not at this point. I do plan to change the background.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't get me wrong. Like this will be the main menu background, and then when you click on lumberjack, you'll go into a forest.
Okay.
And you'll see like a lot of trees and maybe like
Yeah.
stuff that's relevant to chopping. I don't want the background to detract from what's above it.
Right.
So it can't be too fancy.
Yeah.
And then if like you go to mining, I want to have a cave. It's like a cave background.
Makes sense.
So I mean, when you click between these, we can change the background.
I love it. It's so beautiful. It's simple.
Thank you.
It's beautiful in its
KV
simplicity.
at the end asks,
Ooh.
maybe Drifty could show me how to make clickable pictures that are as responsive as the elements in Dungeon Clicker.
Dungeon Clicker.
The fuck's Dungeon Clicker?
We would have to know what Dungeon Clicker
Did I
is.
make that game?
You'll have to describe how responsive those clicky elements were, KV.
There should be an actual guy chopping wood. If I had the animation, I could
Ooh.
play a guy going bop, bop,
That would be cool.
bop. But idle games, you don't want too many sounds or music because it's supposed to be running in the background while you're watching a video or while you're playing a different game even. You know what I mean? Like idle games aren't really things you sit and you focus hard on. It's just something to distract you on the side while you're doing your regular day stuff. So I don't want to put too many sound effects. I may add sounds with an option to turn them off. They'll be defaulted off.
Yeah. Right, because you don't want it to take up the person's life. You want them
No,
to have it as like a side thing to do.
It's not. Yeah, it's just like a little distraction on the side that
Right.
it doesn't really. Yeah.
Well, I remember Dungeon Clicker. I think it was a game that KV made.
It was a gay. It was a gay. No, it wasn't gay. Maybe it was. I don't know. Listen, you could do whatever you want.
You know what? Listen, guys. You can judge us all you want, but we play so many RPG Maker games that we cannot keep them straight. So if you don't give us a very thorough destruction of who did them and what the hell they are, We can't be expected to remember.
Hold on. Hold on. Listen, there's a game on Steam called Dungeon Clicker.
There is.
Do not stone me, all right? Don't stone me. Look at this. Okay. I've never played this game. I don't know shit about this game, but you said Dungeon
KV.
Clicker.
He says, awesome. I'm glad I left such an impression on you all.
Is that some sarcasm
Yes,
right there?
it's definitely sarcasm.
I'm getting a little self-pity mixed with some sarcastic.
Come on. You know what? If I saw it, I would remember it, but I'm not. I can't be expected to remember it, like, based on the title. Sorry.
Obviously, he's talking about the game on Steam called Dungeon Clicker, right?
Come on, post something in Discord and be like, hey, this game. And then we'll be like, oh, yeah, that's right. We remember that game. We play a ton of RPG Maker games. Especially when we hold jams. Like 50 within a couple weeks, with 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks.
I'm about to play
That's a lot for your brain
right.
to deal with in a short period of time.
Dungeon game resource. I'm looking. I've been Googling this whole time. All right. I'm sorry. I can't keep track of things. I don't even remember the winners. Do you remember the names of the winning games?
I do.
Okay.
Chemison, Human, and... Damn it.
No, not the people. The names of the games.
Extra Life.
Something with purple jam babies.
Infinity Beatdown. I can't remember the third one. Oh my god. I remember.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I remember.
You remember the
two of them,
people. You don't remember their fucking game names because there's too many of them and like you can't link them. And
But ask me about last Game Jam that we
and
did.
Dungeon Clicker.
No clue.
And Dungeon Clicker.
And Dungeon Clicker.
That's what they're saying.
I don't know. That's not.
This game looks sus. I'm just saying. It doesn't look that good.
That's not KV's game.
KV,
Oh wait. I heard a Badoo.
KV, your game on Steam. It's looking a little sus here.
Oh, KV did it. He took me out. Oh my gosh. See? KV, you solved it. I totally remember this game. Honey, look at this.
remember
Look
it.
at this.
No, I remember this game.
Instantly. As soon as we see an image. See?
Yep,
Like,
I
we
remember it.
but there's so much in there. I need an image.
Yep.
Give me an image. I remember.
Come on, it's so generic, Dungeon Clicker. Who in the frick
It
would
wasn't
name
even
their
your main game during the jam. I happen to know that you co-produced a game that had awesome voice acting.
KVKingdom.itch.io.
Yeah, this was like your little personal project for the game jam, but the one you worked on the hardest was another one that had wicked good voice acting. So there.
So, I could never forget this game, ever. Okay? All right, anyway, guys, I gotta go.
We love you, KV.
Hold on, he has a question. Show me how to make clickable pictures
we
that are
love you,
responsive.
KV, right, Drifty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
See?
Show you how to make clickable pictures. That's the same. It's what I've been doing. Yeah. I show you now. Okay, new clickable picture. You make picture? You do picture? Yeah. Fix picture? Yeah. We find picture. This is not good. Okay, maybe this one. This is picture. This is picture here. This is click picture.
Time Ninja came in
This is KV
fourth.
picture.
Yeah, I knew that would place high because it was a really good game.
Okay, you follow KV. This is KV picture. When you click, you create the element as picture, right? Add-ons. Double click here. On click. Boom. Then what do you want to happen? You can run code. I recommend you actually call a common event.
He says, well, I know how to
event.
make clickable pictures, but there's a lag after each click, at least the way I do it.
Why? Are you doing it different than the way that I'm showing?
Well, do it and see if there's a lag. Make a clickable picture and click
common
it really
event
fast.
14. Common event 14. I will. Excuse you. KV picture.
No, you.
On click 14. Okay, so it's going to be inside the lumberjack. It's going to be KV picture because this is what I have on hand. And then we're going to save, right? KV picture, save, here it is. When we click on it, it's calling common event, whatever the next one is. So it'll be this one. This is KV common. KV common. All right, and what are we gonna do?
Adventure time.
We'll add to a variable. We'll just say, we'll control a variable to see if it works right. We're gonna make a temp KV var. All right. and then we'll add to it. We'll add 10 to the score here, okay? And what we'll do is we'll make another element to display that. Easy. Right, so we'll add a new component, and we'll call it KV text. And then it will show that variable. I didn't save the game, and I didn't reload. I think it was 22, but we'll double check. Save the project, reload, and then put it right here. KV temp var, there it is, and we'll put it in the right font and everything, and we'll make it like big. We'll make it 69,420. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if there's lag on it. All right. I don't even need to. Let's see. Hold up. On click. I do have to restart because of the common event. I made a common event that won't exist unless I restart. But the HUD maker stuff instantly updates. All right, so we go to lumberjack. Do you see any lag? Okay, I'm gonna click. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no lag, dude. Like the way that I'm doing it and I'm showing you here, it's instant. You know what we have to do, right? Oh no. 169. All right, there. Did you catch that, KV? Did you see how I did that? Did you do it the way I did it? I'm just like, you can't really see the picture, but there's a picture here, and I click it, it goes boom. Oh no, I ruined 169. Yeah, but it's like instant. It does instantly things. You hope SRD converts over or improves upon the character creator plugin for MZ. He might remake a new one. He might make a new one for character creator in MZ. I doubt he'll do any like updates to the MV one because I don't think it would behoove him to. It'd be you know, if he wants another product, he could do some of the stuff he did with his MV character creator and MZ in a new editor, right? Third-party editor thing, which, you know, it's a possibility. I won't say he won't do it. I know he's busy. He's doing other stuff. He's getting edumacated. The one for MV was kind of jank. Yeah, you know. Yeah. All right. I mean, yeah, there were some issues. I agree with you. But like I said, that's going to do it for today, guys. KV. Now, how about adding an animation, something to make it clear that you clicked? Oh, okay, that's easy to do then. All right, let's just let's frickin', when we add 10, let's go to do an animation, game animation, show an animation on, well, it won't be this event, player, I suppose. Sure, we'll put the player where we want. We took all of the animations out, all of them. Wait for completion. No, we have no animations.
Wow.
All right, well, I have an idea. Let me just, I've paid for a lot of animations here. So, let me right click, go to this, open up another instance of MZ. Do you like it when I say it like that?
You sound very European.
Yeah, but no one says it like in English, like or in the United States. Nobody says Z.
No. But in like Canada and Europe, that's like when kids do their ABCs, they say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Z?
They do.
Why?
That's
and
what they're
Z.
taught. Z.
I mean, that's how it's said in like European areas.
Yeah.
Sure. But
even as close to home as Canada. Canada's right on the border of New York.
yeah, but if you don't live in European countries,
Then you should not speak
you
European,
shouldn't be
maybe.
saying Z, right?
Yeah. Oh, funny story. Our youngest son, he watches so many YouTube videos, and of course a lot of these are from other regions of the world. Yeah, he says lever.
It says lever?
He says lever.
He learned it to, instead of lever, it's lever?
Instead of lever, it's lever. He learned the word.
You pull the lever?
He pulls the lever.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's so crazy.
Does he say potatoes?
No.
He doesn't.
No. But he definitely says lever.
What about tomatoes?
I don't know, but I think I've heard him say product too.
What about basil?
He might say basil. If he read basil, he might say basil.
The Zoomer generation, they're going to be so fucked up. Like their brains are going to be
international.
They're going to be so intertwined between everything. It'll be great. It's going to be great though. I mean, except the ads that they'll be creating are going to be like, what the frick is happening? I can't wait. I can't wait to see what they're going to do.
Here's the thing. MZ is MZ in the States, and it's
Yeah.
MZ in the
Yeah.
places that use Z. It's that
Sure.
simple.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Don't be a poser. Just say it the way you're supposed to say it.
Say
in
it
your
the
place.
way. Yeah. Don't pose as something you're not. just say it the way that is said in your area.
Yeah.
You know, I got guns in my area. I gotta carry them. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't.
No, I don't. I don't have guns in my area. I don't walk around with guns unless I'm hunting.
Yeah. Hunting can
Unless
be
I'm
fun.
hunting. And then I'm like, yo, what up, deers? I'm having a dandy old time here.
You up on my turf, I'ma shoot you.
I'm like, check yourself, buck.
Seriously though, in the area that like in New York, there's a lot of areas where people are encouraged to shoot deer, and in fact even in towns they're giving culling licenses so that they can use like bow and arrow to shoot deer that show up in town, because there's so many deer that they like spread ticks all over the place, and there's just like way more deer than the ecosystem can even handle. Too many deer.
I take out my handgun when I see a deer, and I'm like, yo,
You better back off, bro.
yo, check yourself.
What'd you say about my mama, dear? Oh shoot, I forgot what I was doing.
I'm like, run it, deer.
I couldn't help but get drawn into this intellectual conversation that we're having.
Yeah. All right.
Tile D is annoying in that if you close your tile set window, it's like it takes a rocket scientist to open it back up.
We're gonna do the
again.
wonderful copy pasting animations. Let's go to 100.
Oh, we're getting there, KB.
We're
don't
gonna do
worry.
the 100. I have to do this part is great. This is my favorite part. Copy, Control C, and then Control V. Oh, I did it on the second try.
Nice. KB asked earlier, did you just paste your project into your project? Did you do that?
No, I pasted the effects folder from Amalgamation into the Ronin idle.
Cool.
That way, when I copy pasted the animations, they weren't invalid. They were just going to show. Now we have animations because, like you said, I'm doing what you asked, KB. You're impatient. That's all. I had to have a conversation about deer in the middle of it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very important and intellectual conversation.
About how
Needed to
I shoot
happen.
deer with a
It's-
hand pistol.
It's sophisticated, KB.
My
We're
musket.
We're sophists here.
I carry a musket on me.
Dare you kill a king's deer? How's it go?
You dare to kill a king's dare. 31. We're gonna use 31. Animation 31 on the player. Yes, and Queen Slay. We're gonna put the player right there in the center. Right there. How about that? And it's running, so we have to rerun it because it's a engine modification. All right. Go to lumberjack. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, sorry. Sound effects. I didn't put the sound effects in there.
You?
I gotta put the sound effects in there. Sorry, I forgot. The animations require sounds.
I thought you were dying.
I did
I was
for a second
afraid.
there. I'm just gonna literally. Oh no! Don't do it that way. I'm gonna copy the SE folder, cause ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go like, and then on the mic, be like, replace, because the new ones are the shittles. And then we do it again. I'm gonna see if there's lag. I mean, I'm gonna be playing a lot of animations, but I have to figure out if we got some lag going on. I don't see any lag, yo. KV. Hey, KV. Bro. I don't know what you were having an issue with, but like, I'm slicing this mountain to shit right here. Let me try to spam. I'm gonna hurt my finger for you, KV. You better be watching.
Wow. Drifty sounds like a woman in the bedroom.
All right. That's how you do it. Did you figure it out, KV? All right, I'm gonna recap it super fast. All right, you're trying to draw a picture.
You put it on top. You did it wrong.
What do you mean put it on top?
Animation.
No, you can't.
You can't?
No.
What?
No.
There's no way you can't.
You cannot.
You can't put the animation on top of the mountain.
No.
What?
Because
I refuse to believe this.
I'm showing a picture. I'm like putting a picture out right here.
Oh.
You know
but you
what I mean?
could do it with the HUD maker and make it underneath.
No, I'm
right?
doing it with a HUD maker. If I did it with a show picture, it would still do the thing.
So you can't put the animation over any of the
Can't put a
images that you
particle
put
effect
on
over that.
Wow.
Oh, maybe you can.
I'm disappointed.
Maybe you can.
Show me how to do
But
that.
regardless, that's not what KB. That's not what KB
up.
asked. Why are you trying to drag this out?
I'm sorry. It's okay. You could just teach me in private, and then I'll have the secret knowledge.
All right, so look, I literally made a new element, right? Text. And then I put the text so that you could see this, right? And then I did a picture. And on the picture, on the add-on section, I did an on-click. And then
There's
on-click.
no Z access anywhere?
And then I did an on-click right here,
Access.
calling a common event.
Uh-huh.
And then the common event is all handled in MZ. So over here, it's changing the variable and playing an animation on the player.
Uh-huh.
But the picture, it's a graphical user interface, the GUI. It's the heads-up display. All of that's supposed to happen on top of the scene. You know what I'm saying? So the animations, the animations are played behind.
On top of the stuff.
Yeah, but this MZ wasn't designed to work around Effectsier or HUD Maker.
Yeah.
It was designed to take the existing things and use them. So, you know, it wasn't reverse engineered that way. I don't know how to say it. Like, that's the way it works. You can probably make it happen, but I don't really have the time to go into it right now.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah.
It seems like
There's no lag for me, KB. That was the thing. Can't confirm, but that works. Okay, so with the free version, you don't need to pay for this if you to do this. Just put it on Map HUD or Battle HUD, and you just do the add-ons. When you do on-click, you call a common event. Don't do a script call. Just do a common event, and then you can handle it. And you can still do a script call, right? Just right here, script call. Bada boom. So you can still do a script call, but make it call a common event, and you won't lag. Show pick needs more layers like an onion. I think so too. You're right.
It does. Why? It doesn't.
Can you change the image opacity? Absolutely. You can totally do that.
Show pick does have layers like an onion, but can you play animations as a picture? Can you add an animation to a show pick?
Yes. That's a lot of work though. Like, it's graphically intensive. You have to do some technical artistry because you're going to be doing it. Well, and inside of MZ, you're going to be making an Effectsier file, and you're going to be doing an Effectsier EFK-EFC file. You know what I mean? But you can import a sprite and make whatever animation you want with those sprites, and then import that as the animation itself, and then you can make that thing animated. You can,
as the show picture.
Right. So you're showing a particle, quote unquote particle, because it is a particle actually, but it's the animations of your sprite animation. So you could totally do that.
Because pictures,
it's just more work.
Pictures are layered like an onion. Like, as far as I know, there's unlimited layers for pictures. You just, whatever way they're ordered, they place on top of each other depending on how you number them.
Endured.
Endured.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream today. Could you swap pics quickly to do animation? Yeah, sure, I think. Hold on. Can you swap pics? Yeah, you would have to.
That's what you'd have to do, huh?
Well, I don't know. What's your goal at the end?
To make the thingy sparkle on top of the mountain.
I don't know. There's ways to do it.
It would be hard though. It should be something that's like, it seems like something that should be built in and easy to do.
Like, you can call a common event to do whatever you want. So like if I click on this button and call this common event, like let's say on the initialization I'm going to show a picture, right? I'm going to show. Do I have a picture to show? Not choices.
Show a choice picture.
Show a picture. Do I have any to show? I mean, you
You have
know,
the mountain.
but like I don't
That
really
doesn't
have.
work.
I'm gonna show this mountain picture at 0, 0. Right. Okay. And then when I call this, I can move the picture, right? And I'm gonna say we're gonna move it and make it multiply and put it center and move it like 640, 480. No weight and 1 frame. And double its size. I don't know. Fucking whatever, right? And I could do a switch to alternate back and forth, but I'm not going to because I don't want to fucking deal with it right now. It's just, I'm gonna end the stream. But I can show you that like you can click on a picture to change a picture. I have to rerun it because that was a common event. Like we're gonna have a picture in the top left. You see this little mountain? When we go in here, I'm gonna click on this and this mountain's gonna move. Bang! Do you see it move? So that common event, by clicking on a picture, I move to show a picture.
You could, in essence, just put like however many frames of the animation are as separate show pictures. And
There's
play.
100 fucking ways to do it, T. But
Yeah.
thank you guys for coming to the live stream. Love you very much. I'm gonna remove this stuff before I get too distracted with it. It becomes a big mess. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Let's delete this whole common event. Clear. Goodbye, common event.
All right, guys, you guys are awesome. Thank you for
Save
coming. This was fun.
Let's delete this. Let's delete this. Let's save my progress. Bada boom, bada bang, bada bing, bang, bang, bang. Follow us on Twitter at Driftwood Gaming. Join the YouTube. Subscribe to us if you haven't already. Join us on Discord. I have to change the initialization event because I forgot to do that shit too. Right here, there's a picture. Doesn't need a picture. We have a Patreon if you want to give us money. We like money. Money's good. We have a PayPal. Money to us is good.
Money good.
Money good. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Join us on Twitter and